In 1906, people's skeletons and spears were found in these places.
Really?
For us, we think they were hunters who used to grow old in the caves and die from there. But witch doctors came around and took everything. For them, they think it is the Bakwazi.
Oh, so these are the caves. Maybe it is true.
But for us, we know they were hunters.
Hey. Hi guys, hey. So the other day there is one of you who left a very concerning comment. Actually, I do see all your comments, all of them. I mean, each one of your comments, I see them. So the comment was like, why are you showing it? It was about, the comment was under the video of Doctrino Modern Primary School. And this particular subscriber was like, why are you showing suffering things when we have a lot of content to see? My dear, I've been waiting to answer you. So I do content all around. I show you all the good, the bad, and the ugly of this country. But in this video, I'm just going to be showing you about Fort Portal town. We are in the tourism town of Fort Portal. Yes, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please make sure you do, because it's beautiful here. And if you're my returning subscriber, thank you. So let's go. I will show you around the city and the falls. Come on, Shani. Hi.
Hi.
Hey, you're looking fly. So today we are staying in a very beautiful hotel. Like, you see what I see? It's a humble one, an old one. It has an old feeling, but it's a beautiful. So as you can see, it's been raining, and it has just stopped, and the sun is back again. So me and my friend, we are heading out to show you the beautiful side of Uganda. This is, by the way, Fort Portal tourism city.
Why is that country called Cameroon?
So anyway, this is like the biggest roundabout here, and it is under construction. It feels peaceful here. The weather is so calm and cool, you know. I'm very glad we are here, but we are going to take a border so we get to our destination quicker. Guys, if you can see, there is mountains up, like there. You see the mountains? Those are the baby mountains of Mountain Rwenzori. Okay. Gende. Mobile money. Guys, I just love how green the city is. It is green generally, even though Shami doesn't agree. It's green actually. So the city doesn't look so different from all the other small cities of Uganda. The only difference here is that there is matoke. Though we didn't pass the other side that has a lot of matoke, but yeah. Guys, tell me this is not beautiful. Oh my god, if you see my face right now, the weather is perfect. It's not hot, it's not raining, and I'm just in love. My goodness, this is so nice. the home of matokes. We are the home of matoke, I'm telling you. See how beautiful they look. I'm just still showing you the beauty of our country. Simple beauty, no additives, no hotels, it's not a jungle, you know. Guys, the soil of this place is different. Look at how black this soil looks. It's really black. And I think we are almost at our destination. So they say if you don't know Uganda, I'm going to be taking you around Uganda. You can see Uganda through my eyes. So guys, finally we are off the border. We are going to be checking, we are heading up to the reception to be given a guide to take us down to the falls. Guys, this is the reception and it's looking amazing. Shami, what's your first impression?
It's great.
Meanwhile, you're looking good as well. You look tired, but we are going to be walking, like walking.
You came with sandals, that's the best thing.
See, we came with sandals, like we don't know what's going to happen. So, you have to register here. You have to register here. I think foreigners are for $14. Us Ugandan adults, we are for
Ugandan babies.
Ugandan babies. For us, we are paying 13,000. So, I mean, it's that affordable. You guys should come. Meanwhile, there is a very pretty.
Number 0.
Leave your number. I like these pots. I think I can make this. Yeah?
With sandals.
Can you give us boots? How much are they?
Okay.
Okay. Guys, apparently we came with slippers and they said, what have we come to do? So we had to get boots. I hope that we didn't even bring socks. Me, I knew.
Nathan tuetereze mpwamani.
Shami there wearing gumboots. She's like a tourist, an actual tourist.
The water comes from the mountains of Rwenzori. Wengi bagira Rwenzori in Kasese, but Kabarole, Bunduvujo, and Toroko, Nyangabo and Kasese districts. Those are some of the districts that share the mountains of Rwenzori. So Kuruga waterfalls, the water crosses down and goes to a river called Impanga. So the name of the waterfalls being called Nyakasura, they borrowed the name from the village. Yeah. When you hear Nyakasura School, Nyakasura River, Nyakasura Waterfalls, all borrows the name from the village. And the village borrows the name from a stream called Nyakasura, which had some water which was salty. Nyakasura means something with a little salt. So we also have caves. The name of the caves, we call them Amavere caves or breast caves. They have rocks which are growing. You'll see some rocks growing from the upper part of the cave downwards to the stalactites. Others growing from the lower part to the stalagmites. The words are here. They are divided by the two letters. The letter C stands for the ceiling and the letter G, the ground. These are termites. These are ticks. Yeah. So when they keep growing, they connect and form columns or pillars. Pillars are the one that makes a wall behind the space remains and the cave forms. But when some of the rocks stopped growing at a certain level, they formed the nipples at the end, and most of these rocks look like breasts, which in Rutoro we say. So there are rocks in the shape of breasts of the human beings. You have one big one in the shape of an ad of the cow, and many others in the shape of a female dog. Of course, in the past, people didn't know that rocks really grow, so they used to attach these rocks to the history talking about a lady known as Nina Mwiri. Her father was called Bukuku. And Bukuku sub-county, it has a meaning for that. Bukuku Galimatwaraga Bukuku. Bukuku didn't want the daughter Nyinamwiru to give birth to a baby boy after the fortune tellers, Abarangi, told him that if you allow your daughter Nyinamwiru to give birth to a baby boy, this boy will kill you and take over your throne. So Bukuku had to come up with then a possible way to avoid the daughter having a kid. And one of those ways was to cut off one of Nyinamwiru's breasts and remove off one of her eyes, that she becomes ugly and no man can ever fall for her. Of which the plan didn't work. Why? Because Nyinamwiru had already fallen in love with a boy called Isimbwa, and she was pregnant. She gave birth to a baby boy, but the king ordered the boy dead. But these godly order, these are people who respected Nyinamwiru so much. Instead of killing the boy, took him and threw him in the caves, which men believe they are these caves that we're going to visit down here. When they threw him there, a man whose job was moving around to look for his place, so called Ruvumbi. Do you know what Ruvumbi means? Someone who does crafts using clay cell. Omuvumbi, a potter. When he was moving around and had a kid crying, he picked him up, took him to his home, raised him into his own son. And this boy, being stubborn, was given a name because of his behavior as being stubborn, called Dahur. At the age of 17 years, he still killed his grandfather, and they made him the first king of the Bakwazi and Bakwazi. So, it came to reality. People staying around these areas have a belief that when the boy was raised around these cave areas, used the advantage of the rocks growing and shaped them up in breast form, in remembrance of what was done to his mother, called Nyinamwiru, cutting off the breast. That's why they refer these rocks as the breast Amave, Ga, of the other princess called Nina. But people didn't live alone, they respected cows. And you couldn't own a farm of the cows in the past without dogs, because the dogs worked as security. Down here we're going to see another big rock in the shape of an adder, of the cows symbolize cows, and many others in the shape of a female dog to symbolize dogs. That's the art of what we go to see as a mother. We always talk about it before going to see, because some other people come here expecting to find a woman having breasts like this, which they are rocks in shape of breasts. So the most important thing is to understand the history behind, and then it makes sense in viewing these features. That's how we are moving. We have about 30 or 40 minutes. It can be more or less depending on your pace and interest. I talked very fast because of the weather. You know, we have a camouflaging weather. 1 hour it is shining. 1 hour it is wet. And those caves where the rocks are growing first, and then from there we are not coming back this side. We are passing that side. It's where we are going to see the other rocks in shape of breast. Runda Maveri. Yeah.
Let's go. Guys, I think this is where the sticks are needed. Let me first keep my... Baganda laba lwaki gyetaagisa. Shami, go first. I want to see you going safe. Guys, it rained, so What? We can come back tomorrow. Shami is already excited. He's like, this thing would have been nice, you know.
It's my birthday.
Careful.
It's my birthday. I don't believe it. Should have a hand.
Yeah? It's nice. Yay! We got here.
Those are the rocks growing, huh?
Yeah?
Stand this side. The stalactites.
Okay.
Those ones, the stalagmites, they grow as big as this, huh?
Stalagmite. These
Yeah.
are from the ground.
The ground. And then the stalactites, the tiny ones, they grow as big as this. When they connect, they form this. These are not trees, these are rocks. People think they are trees. These are not. They are rocks. In the future, they make a wall behind the special mines and the cave forms. Eh?
Wow.
Hey, Amainja Gakula, they are those ones. You can extend this side and have a look inside there. So they are not trees. People think they are trees. Eh? Those are rocks. My bag. So, and those are the waterfalls if you want to go and shower. If you want to go and take photos. But you can even go behind the waterfalls and have a look. Eh?
Guys, let me show you the beauty of Uganda.
Have a look inside there.
Yay!
No, the Mavera Ganyana Mira the other side. Come. Ija konung tavor. Now, we talked about the caves with the rocks growing. All these are not trees, these are rocks.
Okay.
The whole process starts from the other white table sand.
Okay.
In the past, people used to say there is milk in the caves. That's not milk. We call it calcite. Huh?
Hey.
It has a lot of calcium carbonate. They keep enlarging their length and thickness into this one. We call them the stalactites. Huh? And when water
Sammy,
so as
say
these ones and these
hi.
ones keep growing, you can touch if you want. You can see it's a rock,
Sammy, say
not a
hi.
tree. It's a rock. So in the future, they make a wall and the cave forms. Huh?
Wow.
So those are the
That's
waterfalls.
how it grows.
Uh-huh.
To the other one.
They keep adding. You can
So
go and
guys,
shower.
if we come during
But when you're
the
down
sun,
there, you can have a
if
good
the
big
sun was
picture.
here, we would be here swimming. But because we are not having sunshine, we can't swim. Hello!
Ah,
Nengwa.
that's enough.
Huh? Okay. Guys, the water is a bit too much now. And it's very cold, otherwise I would have taken off my clothes to swim for you. But I can't do it now. Because the water is a lot and the weather
No,
is
and
cold.
actually it has not yet increased.
Huh?
The water has not yet increased enough
Really?
because it goes from down here up to that level. And then it closes there, it closes the other side.
Oh, yeah, I
So-
can see the wood. So we have other
So
tourists.
next, gumboot is a must in that time. These ones, I left them to come with their shoes because it's still okay.
Guys, we have other tourists who came. We found them here. You want to swim? Yeah?
First here,
No,
this is where she wants.
not pass this way. Tommy.
Are you there?
Yeah,
Banana.
they eat.
Yeah, I know that type. For it,
So-
it's not so.
We call them wild bananas.
Yes.
They bear fruit like bananas, but when you get the yellows out of it, inside the yellows, they are seeds.
Okay. Nice.
Thank you. Well, the water will increase soon,
No?
up to here, when the water is too much in the mountain.
This water is brought from the mountain
It's
direct.
like here.
Okay.
Here. The water is like
Are you hearing?
Are you okay?
here.
You didn't shower.
Huh?
So the people go there and shower. So I think we can move to the Mabere now. Yeah, of course. You want to drink?
So,
Oh.
yangu wano bali. So that was such an experience, guys. So if you're coming this side,
It works as a
make
dewormer
sure you come with
in
boots.
goats. But in people,
or
we get the
with
leaves,
very
you pound
strong
them,
shoes.
remove the thorns,
Especially
squeeze in cold water,
in the rain
and you keep
season,
rubbing it hard on
you
the
have
skin
to
of
be
someone
very,
having
very
chicken.
roots.
You see, even the one like soil.
Careful.
Here. It's like soil, but yeah.
But it's hard.
What is that? That is soil.
Yeah, it is soil, but
Hey.
hard soil.
Oh, like the
It's
one
like
in
clay.
Uganda region.
Now,
Oh,
these
that's
ones
a
are
rock.
supposed to be coming from down, going up. You eat honey?
Yes.
Who is going to get us some honey? You see, it is on her head. She hasn't seen yet.
It's already there.
So you're the one going to get honey up.
There are bees there, guys.
This is not wild.
Okay. Now, we were outside and we talked about the rocks in shape of breasts. Huh? You see here,
Breast.
Amavere. Here, on your head, this side. Don't touch with your stick. Don't break away very. And 1, 2, 3, 4 with the nipples at the end. The rocks in shape of breasts of the human beings. Huh? And then we talked about the cows like, or the udder. You see this big one? Ken. With 4 nipples at the end in the shape of an udder of the cow. And then for the dogs, you see the 2 sharp lines?
Yeah.
With many nipples that side and that one for the dogs. That people didn't leave alone that we only have for the human beings. They respected cows. And you couldn't own a farm of the cows without dogs because the dogs worked as security. So basically, this is the small area where the whole of this place borrows the name Amaveri. Ganyanamwiru because of the history behind. Olkurungi.
I think we've covered 70% of this trip or this tour. And our guide is really being kind. He's the photographer, the one telling us the story. When you listen to the stories that are happening or that used to happen,
So no, I thought you were
you're
going to get
amazed
honey.
by everything that really used to happen or
No, the
things
stick.
that we stand for. Anyway, we
The
are
stick
still
you are going to
walking
do like this.
and keep coming with us. If you like the video so far, give it a thumbs up and a like. And don't
No, I
forget
know you
to
don't
turn
like
on the
running.
notification bell so that every
No,
time
we have daycas.
I do a video.
Daycas are like small goats, eh? But you know they fear or not.
So
If you don't buy it, it's not our problem. Like I told, hey, I could feel bad with her shoes. Oh.
It is true. Actually,
No, I know she could take and wash or clean.
it's very
Because of
slippery.
2000.
one goal to another.
I can't be the last because I have to be.
Forest.
Mm.
A mini forest. Inside there.
It's okay, now you see these ones. These ones you can swing very well.
Careful.
Hey,
People do.
Careful.
these ones people can swing.
Allah. If you go,
Yeah, you can be
Guys,
having photos there.
when we were coming, me and Shani,
Hey,
the place was
they used to
looking
say, these were
very
bedrooms of the Bakwazi.
cold. Now
But
we are all
that's on a
sweating.
myth. Come on. Mulkurungi. You have not yet picked?
Where have we reached?
These are the areas where they say people used to stay in the past.
Oh,
That's why others say that was a bedroom of Undahura.
do you
somewhere there.
believe it?
That's a myth. They don't believe it so though. But people, what I know, people, the hunters, they used to stay in the caves many years ago.
Yeah.
So that one is true. But to say the Bakwazi, I'm not sure about that.
We are the daughters.
I'm really surprised. Where did the ants come from?
No, I went there to take some pics.
Hey, because I didn't see them.
No, it was the outside.
So guys, they say
Why you crossed
that
behind?
these were the caves where people used to sleep. As you can see from
So you have
up,
picked
they
a lot
still
of things.
have some signs of Mabere Ganyina Mwiru, which means breast for Mwiru, Mwiru's mom. And,
So when the caves were discovered in 1906, People's skeletons and spears were found in these places.
Really?
For us, we think they were hunters who used to grow old in the caves and die from there. But witch doctors came around and took everything. For them, they think it is the Bakwazi.
Oh, so these are the caves. Maybe it is true.
But for us, we know they were hunters. Abahig.
Hey.
Of course. People think they are Bakwazi, but which Bakwazi? Bakwazi are people like me and you, and they still exist. You know that?
Yeah, I know. I have a friend who's an
From the
We
clan
have
of the
a
Bakwazi.
Mchwazi friend.
And this was the pool.
I swear, if this was in some country, I will not mention, they would be charging us our heads to see it. It's making noise. Is this water usually here?
By the way, some grounds there sink.
Yeah?
Some grounds there sink. We
Yeah,
call
I
them,
can tell.
there are some sinkholes. Mwamkaita katebe.
Aya,
Ito
aya,
tugeta malehe.
aya. This sinks meanwhile.
Is it longer than, is it deeper than that?
No, it's like
Yeah,
here.
some points.
From here around this side, it's just here. But you see now the
Otagwayo. Katuletera kasara.
the way I'm calling my mom. Okay. So meanwhile,
You're
these are
still in
some of the
them
beauty
for a
that
lot of
hides
hours.
in the jungles of Africa. You can see how beautiful the forest is.
So that's the stream from the waterfalls, eh?
Yeah, this one.
Hey, taking water to River
Yeah,
Mpanga.
guys, you see the stream from the waterfall. It's from there.
To
going
River
this way.
Nkwahanga.
Wow.
So these are the last parts of the caves. If you're viewing, taking photos from here, we'll look at the exit. Today, there are those beautiful steps you can use going up. But
Eh.
when it continues raining, the rain brings the soils and covers.
Oh.
So with the shoes, most of the times.
It sinks. Meanwhile, what is funny, at the waterfall, it was not sinking.
Then the family.
But here, wait, Munkwano. Oh. Yep. Nyabo. Yeah.
We needed the stick.
Oh, you brought white shoes in the jungle.
Wait a bit. Let me
Oh
come.
my God. Thank you very much. Guys, it's
hold
not
yourself
very
there.
far. Honestly though, it's not very, very far. But to get here, Shami, what's your experience?
You okay?
There's a leaf that's inchish. When
Yeah,
I tapped on it, I feel.
it's called Camus.
Yeah.
Are we supposed to pass here? So guys, Camus is on Shami's ski.
What do you want to pick? And with the boots on.
So, Amati, how many guests do you get?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's confidential.
Yeah?
Okay. It depends on the order of the day. About at least 20 on average.
On average, it's 20.
20 people per
Yeah.
day. But of course, there are those busy days where you'll get even 100.
Yeah.
With the students, you can get even 1,000, 2,000
Yeah.
a day.
Okay. They said
there are crater
camping. I
lakes.
think camping is done there. So guys, it has been a tug of war. Do I believe all these stories? Nah. But they are very interesting to listen to. They tell us the Bakwazi, the ghosts, and all those things. I don't believe them, but they make the story interesting and to come and visit my country. So if it makes sense to you, why don't you come and visit? Anyway, my name is Linzabu again. I hope you liked this video as much as I loved making it for you. Meanwhile, this is called the tourism city of Uganda. And you can see why. I mean, you can see why it's referred to as the tourism city of Uganda. So right now, Me and Tammy Vlogs are going to be taking a break, and we'll catch you tomorrow because we have video after video after video after video. Bye.